Morning, people. Once again, we start with the market. I know it's been a while. Honestly, like I saw some article and it was like, oh, if you do 21 videos on YouTube, like the algo starts to pick up like what you're seeing and whatnot and whatnot. Uh, okay, so once again, we start with the markets. Boring as usual. Kind of like fake pumped over the weekends, isn't it? It always does that. Fake pumps and then it dumps. So yeah, people are gonna be fuming if they're leveraging. Like, I wouldn't suggest leverage trading any of this. I've not traded for a while, as tempting as it may be. Uh, yeah, so it topped out at like almost 1200. It's back down. I'm thinking it's going to return back to the mean or to the norm of like $1,000. This bear market is far from over. Far from over. And like you might not get new lows. You might not get new lows, but you might just get like a choppy range for a year. Like up and down, up and down, up and down, like in this range here. I'm still expecting it to hit like 500. The previous bottom was like what? Let's see, it was 879. So yeah, I mean, even if it retests that and it buys back, then it might be, yeah, that's a double bottom on a weekly basis. But yeah, this cross here, very bearish. The cloud hasn't turned red yet. I've got it on like double settings. It's like Carpe Norton or whatever his name is. I sort of followed his lead and put double settings on the Ichimoku, and that kind of keeps you out of trouble. I've got other methods, but yeah. DYDX volume is declining. I said like in one of my previous videos, like Binance has got them by the balls, and they've just kind of announced that they're no longer going to be on Ethereum. They're moving to Cosmos, and they're going to become an app chain, which means that they're going to provide security for themselves via the token, which might be why the price is pumping. It was down as low below $1 at some point, and it's more than doubled since then. So maybe people are buying that in anticipation of staking, becoming a validator and earning fees, which is what they say they're gonna do. But I wouldn't trust them. We'll see what happens. Probably towards the end of the year, you'll get like DYDX V4, but it'll be on the Cosmos network, so no longer on Ethereum. So that's it's quite an interesting thing. What else have I been up to? Let's see. Yeah, my Optipunks. So Quay Exotex or whatever its name is. It's a NFT exchange on Optimism. They recently got hacked. Well, it wasn't like they got hacked. Someone had managed to basically take advantage of the bidding system, so they were able to funnel funds from people or automatically trigger sales, I believe. But they were pretty quick to resolve that and refund, excuse me, and refund anyone the money that they lost within like 2 days. It was quite impressive, So it took them another 2 days to get the market back up and running, and as you can see, prices are or sales are going on. I managed to pick up another Optipunk. I'll just show you this beauty here. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I really like it. I don't think I'm going to be selling any of my Optipunks because Optipunks is a movement, right? Also, what else? My NFTs. I've also, like on ENS, they've got the numbers. They've also got it for the OP punks or yeah, OP punk domains, so you can get the numbers on there just in case someone might clock. And I thought I'd be a genius and say, oh, what are the lucky numbers in China? And 368 turns out to be like a lucky number. So I've got two three digit numbers. Um, yeah, as like my ENS, but for optimism, so it would be .op instead of .ens, which is pretty cool. What else is happening? I mentioned a while back about Mint Fund where you could mint NFTs for free. So like you just pay the gas fees. They so I mucked around with it, and all the ones that I originally minted, they're not worth anything. They were scams. I mean, I'm still in the discords, and there's still people trying to like shill them and whatnot and whatnot, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It cost me like $10 to mint some of these, but one thing that I did learn is that you can actually track popular people on Twitter who are buying NFTs. So, people who may know more than you. So this guy Cooper Trooper.eth, he's quite arrogant. Like, I had a look, I had this little look at his profile, and he's talking about rich versus poor and whatnot and whatnot. But it seems like the next movement that nobody is speaking about is minting songs. So like you can mint NFTs, but they're actually songs. So you might get some sort of dividend back for buying the song. You know, like if someone listens to it, you might get a small percentage of the profits made from listening to it. I'm not sure exactly on the details on how it works, so I'm still delving deep. But what's interesting about this site that I found is called Connect app. Is exactly what I just said. Is that you can follow people um, who may know more than you. And if you see someone minting something, like for instance, if I go to his profile, I can see that he's minted this state of mind 3 days ago. So what do? I go to my profile and I mint state of mind. Yeah, and I just hold on to those tokens. I minted like 22 of them and I bought one. Once again with a low digit number. So like state of mind 129, I bought it for $13. So if you go to something like yeah, if you go to something like OpenSea and have a look and see how are they doing. I don't even know exactly what this is. Like I'm hoping this isn't it. I'm hoping this is like, you know, the thumbnail and there'll be a reveal. Although there's no information on what exactly this thing is. It just says go and mint it, you know, if you go to their site. But look, the floor price is going up, which is great. I'm actually in profit on an NFT purchase. It goes for my Optipunks as well. To be fair, like you know, if you go and have a look, let's go to stats. Have a look at that. Yeah, see, so I'm up like 3,500 whatever percent, which is not much. It could if you think about how much you're actually spending and whatnot. So yeah, state of mind. This is another interesting website, Gem. It's sort of like OpenSea, but I think it gives you more information. Like you know, this makes me worried about the state of mind actual NFTs where it says that you know collection is fully revealed, rankings are not officially verified by the content owner. So you're kind of thinking, okay, is that it? Um, yeah, yeah, and so I've started minting those, and I'm just keeping an eye out on this mint fund. So my advice would be if you were to go on mint fund and you're thinking, oh, that looks cool, like if you go to mint now, you can see the top minters. Now, if you see a name that you recognize on here, then yeah, perhaps it might be a good purchase. And to avoid like buying scams and whatnot, you should look at like, you know, when the project was deployed or when the first mint was. So this one was a week ago, and the total minted is 1,550. So for a week, they've only minted this many, yeah, 1,550, and the amount of unique wallets. So, you know, 2.9 per wallet. So on average, anyone who's minted has minted three, and there's only 5,000. But if it's not a good look if it's been out for a week, and it's not fully minted out, like the ones I was showing you, the state of mind that minted over 3 days, and it was an unlimited mint up to a certain period for when like a time frame basically. So 11,013 people or state of minds were minted, and the owners is more than half, which is good. You know, there was a point where you could mint like 10 of them for like 0.111 ETH, or you could minted one for much less than that. um, so a lot of people did mint these. So yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. But that would be my main advice: is always keep an eye on like this one, like Dungeon Goblin. How long's that been out for? 1 week. It's an unlimited mint, and look, people are getting 10 per wallet. I mean, you can Goblin Keeper. He's probably someone who you know who made the product. So I wouldn't be too much in a rush to mint things without doing the correct investigations. There's other ways as well. Like you could go into OpenSea. So if I was to copy and paste this, Dolphins Incorporation, and you know, just put it in the search terms. Let's see what comes up. Okay, Dolphin Incorporation. So the floor price is terrible. See, it's less than the mint price. And we go here. We see what the activity is going on. What's the activity saying? Oh, look at that. See? And it's not even fully minted yet. You pay 56 cents, but the actual gas costs to mint these things would be less. You can also reference like their Twitter and website. They don't have a Discord. So let's go to their website. See, so you could just sort of connect the dots and see whether a project is legit or not, you know? Yeah. So there you go. There you go. There's nothing there. There's literally nothing there. So you're minting a scam, and the person who's issuing these has probably gone onto Fiverr and asked someone to, you know, make these, and they're trying to sell them to you. I don't know what the benefit is, to be honest. Sometimes I think some of these NFT projects are like test runs to see just how exactly it works for people, for scammers. Not scammers, but people trying to get into the space, I guess. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? Um, but in the end, it just turns into, yeah, it's at a cost to you. So I would advise, yeah, staying away from most projects unless you really look into it. And those three simple steps will save you a lot of headache, you know. I sold one of my Epic Heroes. Well, I didn't sell it. I put it up for bid, and guess what? Someone actually bought it, which I'm amazed at. I'm still in their Discord. I'm not very interested in the project anymore. They made promises they couldn't keep, like a lot of the projects. But I'm sort of on this NFT wave just because I can't really trade. Like there's not really much to do. There's not really much to do like in this market. Um, yeah. On a personal note, I had a job interview last week, and I feel like it went well. They said they'll call me this week, so hopefully if I get it, it'll be good news for me. I can start making like a bit more extra cash on the side and doing like my crypto stuff as a hobby once again. I would like to build something. I haven't got the exact connections. I wrote like a little article on Mirror that I might publish on a business idea. And yeah, I think I think that's it. I've spoken quickly. I hope everyone's doing okay. One of my videos it got like 14 views, so I'm quite happy about that. Any advice? Any likes would be nice. Comments, just to say, oh, is the intro too long? Like sometimes I'm doing my intro and I'm like, it's a bit too long. Like, maybe I can shorten it up. But if you feel that's the case, just say intro too long, and I'll work on it. And yeah, I'll try and post every day once again. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow hopefully. And yeah, look after yourselves.